Yo, what is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now today I'm finally getting around to, well, basically I haven't been doing it because it's been so dang cold outside, but what I'm going to try to do today is hopefully mess with my alignment on here. I'll start off with just like moving the tie rods and stuff, you know, bringing them in, bringing them out, and see if it doesn't fix a little bit of the steering problems I'm having with this thing. God. Now, literally this truck drives me, basically I don't even drive it. It pulls me all around the road. So I'm gonna mess probably with, like I said, the tie rod. Then if that doesn't do anything, mess with the, you know, little camber nuts or whatever. And the camber nuts do camber and caster. So it's gonna be a long process. I'm just gonna try to, you know, mess with it a little bit and see if we can't fix anything. We're gonna go on a drive first, take the same drive, you know, before, right now, and then after, and see if we actually do a difference. God. Probably not gonna drive too far. I'm probably literally just gonna drive out. There's like a school next to my neighborhood, and it's kind of, you take a main road to go to it. And I should be able to tell just going through that road and to the school here and back. I mean, obviously I already know how it steers, but I want to get an honest opinion, if you know what I mean, on it. I want to drive it now, mess with them, drive it in the same exact spot, same exact speed, and literally see if it made a difference. Okay guys, so I pulled up to this little park, and I know, like, I noticed that it does pull really bad to the right, like noticeably. Right when you let go of the steering wheel, boom, starts going to the right. So I'm sitting here looking at my tires, and I know not everything is always even on a truck or whatever, but I don't know if y'all are gonna be able to tell, but if I put my head up against my truck right here and look straight down on the tire, like this, so this one, I mean, y'all guys probably can't really tell, but basically this one looks okay. But then if I come over here to this one right here and I put my head on it, it's noticeably, when I sit here and look at it, the front of the tire is poked out more this way than the back, and that could definitely cause a pull to the right. Like, I hope y'all guys understand what I'm saying, because with these trucks you kind of want a toe in, just because of how like the actual suspension setup is on these trucks. So what I'm thinking is I pull this tire in a little bit and then literally just test drive it again from there. And then also the camber on this side is like, I think maybe a little more positive than this side, but then again they might be pretty even. But literally I think if I can pull this tire in a little bit, it might solve the entire problem. Now, to be completely honest, I highly doubt it will, but I mean, we can give it a shot. So I might have the tools in my truck, and I might do it here at the park, or I might go back to my house and do it. We'll just have to see. Oh yeah, and I did forget to mention I put the steering wheel completely straight. So I mean, literally all I can think of is that front right tire. Maybe move it in a little bit and we'll see what can happen. Looks like we're gonna head back to the house and do it, just because I thought I had more tools in the back of my truck, but I don't. So we're gonna go back to the house. I think I only need to spin it like maybe 2 or 3 times, and then just work our way forward from there. And I mean, hopefully we fix a little. That would be, you know, what we're looking for. Okay, so we are back home now, and I got the tools we're going to need. It's actually pretty simple. Literally, you need these two, and then in my case, it is a 15mm. We're just going to literally undo that one right there, and then of course that one too. And then we're just going to turn the adjusting sleeve whichever way we think we need to turn it to move this guy in. Now, I ain't no math magician, but if the steering wheel is pulling to the right, then it wouldn't make sense for me to move the tire out even more this way. So in my case, I'm thinking we're gonna pull it in a little bit. We're gonna do like a half a turn or something like that. See if it does anything, go drive it, and then, you know, we'll see what happens. Okay, so I don't know if I'm actually doing it completely right. My thinking was if I twisted it out, I mean righty tighty, lefty loosey or whatever. So hopefully I twisted it to where the wheel's gonna, you know, pull in a little more. But what I did was mark a little mark right here, and this mark lined up with another mark on the other side of this. You can't see it right now, obviously. And then same with this one on a spot. This one actually lined up with this little mark right here. So now we're gonna go get a little test drive and see if it did anything. I mean, like I said, we barely turned it, so we're gonna see if it did anything real quick. Okay, so first test run, not much of a difference, maybe like a little bit. So I'm gonna just go ahead and send it and give it a full spin around and just see how it feels then. As y'all can tell, back where we started, did a full spin outward all the way back around to where I started my mark. So now let's go see if this does anything. Okay guys, so this time I think we moved it a tad bit too far out, but I think we're definitely onto something, because I'm feeling it get like tighter but tighter in the wrong spot. As you can see, it's like over here to the right a little. So I think if I move it in just a little bit, I think we might be pretty close. So I'm gonna, actually this time I'm gonna bring the tools with me to the park so I can just do it all there. So I'm actually gonna go grab those real quick. Let me go ahead and stop in the middle of the road because I'm just built like that. I'm just kidding. But no, I'm not kidding actually. Just grab the tools, go to the park, and hopefully we can get the steering mighty fine. Can't remember if I mentioned it or not yet, but make sure you lock your steering wheel. A super easy way to do it is get your seatbelt, wrap it around through, and hook it up. But I wanted to show y'all something real quick while we are in the middle of the road here. So remember how I was saying earlier while we were at the park that I thought this one was pointed out a little bit? Well, now I don't know if y'all can tell, but it is actually pointed in more. I stopped on a road while I was driving a minute ago, and I can see that this one is pointed in more, so therefore it's causing it to pull a certain way. So actually we might mess with this side, but yeah, we'll just see what we can do. So I've been sitting here talking to myself for the last 5 minutes trying to figure out what I need to do. Okay, so I got the steering wheel locked, right? When I'm driving with the steering wheel completely straight, now it's pulling to the left. So now I need to bring the left tire in. Yeah, so basically what we're doing, I think is working. We just gotta find the right configuration of it. So we gotta bring the left in. I think we're gonna bring it in like a quarter of a turn, drive it around, come back, obviously see how it is there, and then see what we have to do from there. So let's get to moving this thing real quick. And this time I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing. It's actually really simple. And I lied earlier, you actually only need 2 tools, or that's at least what I'm doing. So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey to the wheel, if y'all understand what I'm saying. So on this one, I actually haven't looked at it yet, but this one needs to come in now. So for that to happen, this tread needs to go this way. So in this case, we're going to be turning this guy this way, and that would make this go in here further, which brings the tire in. So let's twist it like a half a turn. Let's get our marks and see what happens. Okay, I cannot get good lighting at all, but we twisted it. I don't know if y'all can see the mark right there, but there's this little notch right here and the little sleeve. Yeah, you can't see anything. And then there's this, so we twisted it this much right here towards me. So we'll see if this did anything. Okay, so this time I gave it a half turn from my mark, and back at it again. Let's go for another test drive. All right, still a no-go. So now I'm gonna go back, I guess, to the other side and twist that one back the other way that we twisted it a little while ago, to where now we're turning to the left more. At the end, I'll kind of explain it more, but I wanted to actually video this whole process so y'all know that it's not easy, because I know some people make videos, do it like it was nothing because they cut all the other crap out. This video, I want to give y'all all the crap so y'all know, what comes into it. It's not hard at all. It's trial and error. So now we're going back to the right side, and instead of pushing it, back in, we're gonna push it out a tad and see if that doesn't do anything. Okay guys, so I've probably been doing it for still about another hour, and we are so close, guys. So steering wheel straight, we're just like barely drifting. So I think we just need a little bit more adjustment on the right tire going out, and I think we'll have it. I'm gonna do that one more time, and then we'll just see what happens. Okay guys, sorry for the bad lighting, but I think that is the last one I'm gonna do today. I think I got it a little bit better. I'm just getting like mad now, so I don't really want to keep going and then just mess the whole thing up. But I think I'm on the right track. I think I might have to mess with the camber caster nuts a little bit. But for now, this is good. It's like the steering wheel feels tighter, but it still wants to drift to the right now. So I don't know, it's little inputs. I just gotta find the right input setting, I guess you could call it. But I will say it does drive quite a bit better now, so that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all on the steering wheel what it looks like driving. But what I'm gonna do now is actually take it down like a higher speed limit road, so I can see if it really did anything, if you know what I mean. So we're gonna take it down the road here, and then I'll let y'all see a little bit of it. But other than that, they're gonna be done with it today. And all I know is that we are just leaking antifreeze while I'm sitting there, messing with it and everything. Boy, we are just spewing out antifreeze. Okay, so here we go. Y'all can maybe kind of see the road too a little bit. I'm not really looking through the camera, but hopefully y'all can see. It's not too bad. Like how I'm driving right now, it feels kind of like it feels tight, like it feels pretty good. but there's a little school zone up here and I don't really want to get pulled over. So I think I'm gonna go give it a test ride on a faster speed road and see how it does from there. But I think that's gonna be it for y'all. And as I'm driving a little bit further here, I can tell that, well, this is going straight now, so I hate it. I'm gonna figure it out eventually. It'll just take some time and some thinking. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I just wanted to kind of show y'all it. So maybe if y'all are having the same problem, you kind of know what to do, I guess you could call it, even though I still haven't really figured it out. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video, and hopefully you got a little bit of, you know, knowledge from it, or it helped you out a little bit. But if you did, make sure to drop a like if you haven't already. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace out.